Good afternoon, everyone. Today we'd like to talk about a very important topic that affects us all: plastic pollution. Of course, we know that plastic waste is a major environmental problem that is causing harm to our planet and its population. But have you ever questioned what can we do about it? That's where eco-bricks come from. My name is Bilegt.
And my name is Audrey.
And we're representing our company Evergreen to talk to you about how eco-bricks can help us tackle plastic pollution and how eco-bricks work and why they're such a promising solution for the global problem.
Okay, so did you know that according to the United Nations Environment Program, approximately 300 million tons of plastic waste is produced every year? To give you a picture of how large this amount is, it is the exact equivalent weight of the entire population. But only 9% of this is recycled. The vast majority of the rest accumulates in landfills or the natural environment. So this graph right here is from our work in data, and it shows the global plastics production measured in tons every year since 1950. As you can see from the graph, it steadily increases over time. And that is exactly why urgent action is needed to address this issue. Well, this plastic pollution problem is not only unsightly and harmful to the environment, it is also harmful to our health. For example, plastic particles have been found in our drinking water, food, and also the air we breathe. So this is a problem that we cannot ignore.
So the solution, eco-bricks. Well, what can we do about it? One solution that has been gaining traction in recent years is the use of eco-bricks. So what are eco-bricks exactly? Essentially, they're plastic bottles packed in tightly with non-recyclable plastic bottles, such as candy wrappers, chips bags, and other single use. However, at Evergreen, we are proud to say that we have taken that eco-brick concept to the next level by creating an improved version of the plastic bottle eco-brick. Our new eco-bricks have a design that closely resembles a traditional brick, making them aesthetically pleasing and easier to use in constructional projects. So these are the Evergreen eco-bricks, and these are what usually is the eco-bricks made by other people. You can see a very different design and how they are aesthetically pleasing, how they look.
Okay, but it is not just the appearance that sets our eco-bricks apart. There are several benefits to using our eco-bricks. First and foremost, they help reduce plastic waste, obviously. By using non-recyclable plastics, we keep these materials out of landfills and give them new life. Next, our eco-bricks are also weather-resistant and have a long lifespan. We create solid and sturdy building blocks that can withstand wear and tear and endure harsh environmental conditions. Another benefit of our eco-bricks is that they are much cheaper than traditional bricks, as they are made from locally sourced and produced plastic waste that would otherwise be discarded. This reduces the need for expensive raw materials. In addition to their durability and their cost effectiveness, our eco-bricks also act as a natural insulator due to the tightly packed plastics inside the bricks. This unique insulation property can lead to energy savings and create a more comfortable living space. Lastly, our eco-bricks can be used as a teaching tool to raise awareness about plastic pollution and waste reduction.
So in comparison to the traditional bricks, now let's talk about how eco-bricks compare to traditional bricks. While traditional bricks have been the go-to material for centuries, they come with significant drawbacks. For one, they are often made from clay and cement, which are non-renewable resources. As mentioned before, our eco-bricks are made from locally sourced and produced plastic waste. The eco-bricks also uses natural bindings agents such as rice husk and sawdust. In addition, Producing traditional bricks also requires a significant amount of energy that involves mining, transportation, and high temperature firing. Our eco-bricks, on the other hand, are made from readily available and abundant resources, hence plastic, which requires much less resources to produce and is already have. But perhaps the most significant advantage of eco-bricks over traditional bricks is their environmental impact. Traditional bricks are often made using cement, which is a major contribution to carbon emissions. In fact, the carbon industry is responsible for around 8% of global carbon emissions, which is insane. Eco-bricks, on the other hand, have a much lower carbon footprint since they're made with reduced plastic weight. So by using eco-bricks instead of traditional bricks, we can significantly reduce our carbon footprint and help mitigate climate change effects.
So how are our eco-bricks made? So this is a flow chart showing how it is made. So first and foremost, to make our eco-bricks, we start by collecting and sorting different types of plastic waste from our local communities. We then thoroughly clean the plastic waste to remove any debris or dirt. Next, we shred the plastic waste into small uniform pieces. This ensures a consistent texture when mixing with our natural binding agents, which is, as Bilegt said, rice husk and sawdust. Next, our mixture is compressed into a desired shape and size using a mechanical press. Lastly, we test each eco-brick to ensure it meets our strict quality standards, such as using compression tests or stress tests. So then, lastly, our eco-bricks are then ready to use as building blocks for various structures, such as garden walls, benches, and even entire houses.
Speaking of entire houses, our eco-bricks have been successfully implemented in construction around rural areas and around the world. For instance, in the rural area, India, community center that serves as a space for social gathering and educational programs has been built using eco-bricks. Another example is Kenya built a sustainable housing project to provide safe and affordable homes for local residents. So these projects are not only provide practical solutions for housing and infrastructure needs, but also serve as examples of sustainable and practical building practices in rural areas.
So in conclusion, our eco-bricks offer a practical solution to the plastic waste problem by converting it into durable building blocks. Our latest design closely resembles traditional bricks, making it an excellent option for sustainable construction. With our eco-bricks, we can build long-lasting structures while positively impacting the environment. As a company, we are committed to providing innovative and eco-friendly solutions to global challenges like these. Our eco-bricks are just one of the ways we are working towards a more sustainable future. So join us in this mission because together with Evergreen, we can build a better world, one brick at a time. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to answering any questions you may have.
How long does it take to make a brick? How efficient is the process?
How efficient is the process?
So you have to find the plastic from like communities, and then you have to clean it, right?
I mean, it works the same way as you would make a traditional brick, because I would think that making a traditional brick, you would also have to like take in like resources such as like clay, sand, cement. Cement is used using sand, right? So it works about the same. So it wouldn't. I would say that the efficiency wouldn't be affected. Yeah. Anything else?
What about the ventilation?
The ventilation. As I said, it works just like how traditional bricks would be used. So let's say, for example, this whole room is made out of traditional bricks. Okay, the ventilation does not is not how to say, like the bricks is not part of the ventilation process. You get what I mean? Because like you need like windows and whatsoever. So let's say if this whole room is made out of eco bricks or traditional bricks, it wouldn't make any difference. Yeah.
If you're in your window, you have a ventilation, but in a room like this, closed wall, like this material, it allows air to pass through, right? But your eco bricks are so good that it doesn't allow any moisture to get through. So the room's gonna get stuffy.
No.
What about that?
tightly packed, it's almost non-flammable, which means that there's basically no moisture in it. There's basically no moisture, it means
That's exactly what I meant. No moisture passes through, so how are people supposed to?
since it's like so tightly packed,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
like
gonna be
there's gonna be no
extremely
difference, yeah, between traditional and eco bricks.
Yeah, they both like have like exactly no difference.
If you pour water through cement, the water passes through, right? But for eco-bricks, you said it's good, like it's so closely packed, so it's the how as moisture gonna pass through.
Okay, so although it is tightly packed, it is not like, how to say, it's not like a, how to say, so because it's tightly packed, it has pores in between. That's how it is insulating also, you know. So like there are pores in between the tightly packed plastics, you know, like how it's like tightly packed and there's like pores in between. So yeah, that works exactly the same as like traditional bricks. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Any more questions? Yeah.
Wouldn't the plastic would degrade over time, like faster than traditional brick would?
No.
Since, since it is plastic, I mean, it will go faster, but it is already much more cost efficient to already build two of these than normal traditional bricks, so.
Actually, you know how in landfills, right? Plastic takes like hundreds years to like degrade. So that is why we use plastic waste as as bricks, so that we upcycle the waste. You get what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's actually the structural rigidity of the plastic itself, because like different from sand nowadays, the like chemical is not the same, so even it wouldn't be like dissolved into particles that can be absorbed by the ocean or anything. Like the structure of the bricks would it stay the same as traditional brick as long?
Could you repeat that
Like
question? Because like,
the strength of the brick itself, would it stay as long as the traditional brick?
you meant the strength.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like the time that.
the integrity of it.
Like would it like crack or something, like when you have a old AC or something, like old plastic, they sometimes you just crack in the pieces, would it happen?
Oh, so you meant like in the sense of like integrity and strength, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay, let's say we're comparing it to a traditional brick. Traditional brick, if you put hard pressure on it, it will still break, it will chip. So like for us, we use natural binding agents, okay, so together with plastic waste, packed tightly, to form like a brick, right? But as I said, in our flow chart, we actually perform stress tests and compression tests to make sure that it qualifies our strict qualifications. So it doesn't chip or crumble. Yeah. Anything else?
What if there's a fire in the house? Will my house melt?
That's a good question, actually. Regardless, whether it is a house made out of eco bricks or whether it is a house made out of cement or wood, if a fire would break out, your house will still burn down. Yeah.
Eco bricks is one of the most highly non-flammable items. You would think it's not flammable because it's plastic, but it's also plastic mixed with other chemicals, which makes it very highly unflammable, which is very unlikely that like a small fire would like burn down eco bricks down.
Practice fire safety. Yeah. Anything else?